You are now watching the 2025 season of Farming with Duffy Ag.
Being said, we need heat. That's really all we need. So yesterday cleaned up everything around here. We put the culvert in. Today we are gonna grab a concrete saw to do the curbs. A bunch of people have said just jackhammer it out, stuff like that. We're gonna cut it nice. I hope we're gonna cut it nice. I don't know what I'm actually doing, but I'll get chores done and go borrow a pickup because I don't have my pickup. Harley has it. And we will run down to my buddy's and grab a whole unit. So appreciate you guys watching along. I'm gonna feed Cherry, do her chores, muck her stalls. How you doing, pretty girl? Yeah. Alrighty, we're gonna take Chris's truck because my truck is out at State Fair. So we need to pick up with a bed. We are leaving, so we came down here and moved some equipment around once before. Berkshire Industrial Services. Appreciate the gentleman. We talked about having him come out and cut some curbing for us for the pens, and he said too busy. You know, everybody's got the same help issue, and he said just go out and grab it. So we got a power unit, I guess it would be flat saw, and then a regular chop saw that runs off the power unit. We are headed back home. It's loaded right up. We got ourselves a little self-guided tour today. So it's been a long time since I've actually stopped in here, and we gotta find the chopper or something. They have been hammering out some feed. So they said they got started, but they planted a bunch early, and then it got wet and cold and it stunted it, and then it took back off with the heat. But they got some pretty good ground here down in the bottoms. Out back, those white sheds are actually compost, and you can see the turner in between. I'm just cruising around seeing all sorts of stuff. So they got manure on the move. You see the diller trailer there, and then two other trailers. I think that's the the diller, 9,000. So they like their big trailers, ex-garbage trailers and stuff like that. You can pack a lot on, especially the distance of running. And then live bottom trailers and everything else. I don't know what the distance they actually are on. I'll ask that, the area they cover, because there's less and less ground, and feeding animals takes quite a bit, as you know. Last time I was here, I'm trying to think what I came here and I got 2 bales of straw. That was the last time, and that was years ago. I've driven by and seen everything. So they are actually a side of the business. They have a quarry as far as Laurel Brooks, and they are doing concrete walls now. So So 9470R on the pile. They're like the Mack trucks. Smart people. So right on the side of that, it says 75 cubic yards, which is a pretty good amount of corn on its swipe. Oh, now I see what Kobe was talking about. They're taking away their ramp there that's sloped, and they're putting in actual T-walls there. But as he says, the season started too soon, so they didn't get everything done that they wanted. But that is always the case on a farm. Always work in progress. What does it say on them? I always forget. 2018 model. Yeah. They do stay nice. This rig is tough though. Artex manure spreader, 6-wheel drive. Very tough unit. And like I said, they got compost turners and they make compost. So you guys usually run dump carts on everything?
Yeah. It's a little while.
Gets the world worked up.
Yeah. It's a little rough on the choppers, but
Yeah.
we make it. We don't have any straight trucks, so how else are we going to get the hills done, you know?
That's true. You gotta introduce yourself now.
I'm Shane Riska. My father's a big fan of yours. I'm going to shout out to him.
Is he?
Todd. Yep. Is that in there somewhere? Oh, no, it's in.
Just get him straight. Don't. Yep, pull ahead. I'll put the rest in your back. Just watch my head. Five feet if you can. Good, good.
So how many tons can you fit in this?
I'm not even sure. This is my first year pulling this one. I think you can get like 80 yards in it.
Yeah.
Problem is it's so tired we can't load it over water level or it won't come off.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's a sharp trailer though.
Yeah, that's a brand new rental.
Belt trailer. So they run a long distance on some of their fields due to available cropland. So having big trailers that hold a lot of feed is priority. As he said, they don't have any straight trucks, that's why they run the dump carts. Well, I jumped out here. I'm gonna jump in another truck. So they got two choppers running. The rest of this field up is all test plots, and they're doing that. So this is the brand new trailer that Colby's running. I might jump in with him if he's going north. Get some action of the other chopper running. Both choppers right now have dump carts on, but he just went from down there, opened up. I'll dump that off, chop the rest into the truck, well, into the trailer. Brand new trailer. They have them as a rental. Can take a lot of feed. Not too bad. So a little walking floor action. We also got a celebrity. You got to introduce yourself now.
Oh boy, again. After spring chisel plowing, Ricky Boardman.
So as they were saying, the walking floor takes a little bit longer than a dump trailer or whatnot, but they can pack a lot into it. And they rent these trailers. Well, two of them, I believe, is what they said. A lot of feed though. Well, I wasn't even planning on stopping here, but I figured they're chopping, get you guys some content along the way, and they're great people. Some point we'll come down when they're not so busy, get a full tour of everything, because like I said, they got a whole lot going on. And they got the Corey and everything else. Natural. I'd have to see, but separator barns and stuff like that. I'll give you a little quick tour down past their shop. They got quite the setup of gear. So self-propelled Oxbow merger, Big M, injectors on the Gia tank, more trucks. More trailers. That's where we need to go someday. A shop like that would be great. Pull trucks right through. That's goals. This is the Corey Natural Resources. They got corn up here. It's a different entity other than the farm, but we'll have to come up sometime and check everything out. Superliner cab, superliner hood. Yeah, there's the superliner over there. Tough units. Gotta love it. And of course, new Max too. And then, like they were saying, they're starting to build T-walls in-house. So, option. Most of them usually came out of Pennsylvania. I know Keystone Precast Forms was a big one. Yeah. Our day was just going to be us going and picking up those concrete cutting tools. But appreciate them letting us stop in. And we showed you a little bit of chopping action in Connecticut. And tomorrow we will dive into actually cutting the curbs out and making the barn, so we are not going to milk cows again. So appreciate you guys. Make sure you hit up duffyag.com. Link is down below. You got till Saturday to put a pre-order in. So appreciate you guys. Merch last time with this merch, and we will not be doing anything before Christmas. So people every year are like, do you have any merch for Christmas? No. This is the order. So see you guys on the next one. Have a good one.